Tonight, it's a RalstonLive very first installment of our RealityCheck series. During these segments, we'll dissect television ads and sometimes other campaign propaganda to help you make sense of the paid media assault during this campaign year. We'll tell you what's true and what's not, why candidates are using various messages, and try to make transparent what may seem opaque. We start with SharronAngle's first commercial. The newly minted Republican Senate candidate has a small television buy with this ad.
SharronAngle, you know her. She fights for you. Successfully fought off the margins tax in 2003. Led the fight against the margins tax in 2015. Currently fighting to get 3 initiatives on the ballot this November so you can vote to protect student privacy, eliminate the Obamacare exchange in Nevada, and require voter ID in Nevada. SharronAngle. She never stops fighting for you. We need SharronAngle's voice in Washington. Go to runsharronangle.com and support SharronAngle for U.S. Senate.
I'm SharronAngle, and I approve this message.
So what's true here? Did Angle successfully fight off the margins tax in 2003? Well, sort of. Angle was one of 15 Assembly Republicans who refused to support a gross receipts tax proposed by then Governor Kenny Gwinn. While Angle stood with the so-called Mean 15 back then, she was far from the leader. Her colleagues Ron Knecht and Bob Beers were the most vocal and led the charge. A large tax increase, by the way, still passed. Angle took a case to the federal courts to stop it, but was stymied.
Led the fight against the margins tax in 2015.
Well, this so-called fight, this is utter nonsense. Not only was Angle not serving in the legislature last year, she was hardly ever in the building. This footage from her ad is in fact from her testimony in opposition to the state's health care exchange. Now, her PAC did help fund an ineffectual ad campaign that barely anyone noticed to try to stop the tax. And what she calls a margins tax, a new commerce tax on business, passed overwhelmingly.
Currently fighting to get 3 initiatives on the ballot this November so you can vote to protect student privacy, eliminate the Obamacare exchange in Nevada, and require voter ID in Nevada.
Well, Angle is currently fighting, as the ad says, to get those 3 initiatives on the ballot, but there's no sign she'll be successful.
SharronAngle. She never stops fighting for you. We need SharronAngle's voice in Washington.
Well, the rest of that ad is simply rhetoric. As for her fighting for you, the theme of the spot, it's true that she keeps running and running and running. Now, Angle slightly exaggerates her role in the 2003 tax increase fight and fabricates a role for herself in 2015. The part about the initiatives is true, though, but that's about it. So my final take, I give this ad a C-. Don't miss more of our Reality Check segments right here on RalstonLive. We'll help you separate fact from fiction. We'll need it. We can all agree on that with the election just 229 days away, but who's counting?